So I try avoid doing things pretty ghetto, but I mean, this whole thing's really ghetto, so might as well keep going. And all you gotta do is just bend it. Lock it in and just bend. There we go. There's one done. Rotate this one here. Bend it too. Let's put this one a little lower. Okay. Both of them are bent. I mean, this one you can even bend further. Huh. That just got loose. No worries. Just tighten it up a little. Plenty tight. Okay. And then when you throw it all back together, you see that the bolts aren't interfering because they're bent. So it's just the simple process of tightening these things down, and you're on your way. And then mine has a little clip here, so for that all you do is just well, normally you just give it a firm push and it pops into place, but I think I'm gonna have to bend this bolt down here a little more because it's right in the way of where it should snap in. But okay, did it get loose? Nope, still firm. Bolt smaller. Okay, and then first thing I'm gonna do is just see if I can snap her in here. Man, it's not snapping in for some reason. When in doubt, brood it out. Okay. And there you go, it's snapped on. You can relax this one just a bit, because you want to aim it, and I don't know where it ought to be aimed, so it's just a trial right now at the moment. So that's how it looks so far. I made sure it was straight and level, and we can hook up a 9-volt to it again. Well, you know, when you're doing this, you want to be mindful of where that connector is, because mine's right there, which is problematic. Aha. Well, okay, almost through. There we go. Okay, now we're finally ready to connect. Set her down. Then I brought a 9-volt here. And I did some researching, and a lot of these projectors have different wiring. I mean, it's the same car, but they're different, because mine, usually white goes to plus, black is negative, or purple, but mine's not turning on. For mine, it's the white or yellow, because it used to be white back in the day, and then it's the purple. that turns it on, which is kind of weird from everyone else's. So I just aimed it, and apparently it's crooked. So I'm just gonna loosen these things here. Huh. Well, that's odd. Well, I guess I'll take it apart, straighten it out, or if I just remove this one, I can re-drill a hole, and it'll be straight. Because apparently you want these two straight. So now that you're ready to put it all back together, you want to check a few things. Make sure the connectors are through. Make sure that the adjusters work. Anything else you might be forgetting, like make sure it's pretty stable. And then the last thing you want to do is you want to clean off the projector that your dirty, nasty, oily hands have been touching, so you don't get dust in there. So it looks pretty clean to me. And then you want to clear up your workbench here before you put the lid on. And the way I like to do that is I like to grab my heat gun. Let's plug her in here first. I like to grab my heat gun here and just blow off all this dirt and contaminants. And then what you want to start with is there's this edge where the sealant goes. So I like to warm that up first, and then I grab the cover, warm it up second, and then I grab some clamps and clap them together. Now you want to make sure that it's warm, but it's not hot, that it like melts the plastic or discolors it. I mean, I like to let it warm up first. If you'd like, you can epoxy it as well, but I don't see the need personally. You want it toasty warm too. And a good way to tell if it's ready to be matched together is if you stick a screwdriver on, and the screwdriver tip, like if it's flexible, that's when it's ready. We'll speed up the process here. And then grab the lid. Do the same with the lid. Now would be a good time to clean it out if it's still dirty and nasty. But mine's pretty good. Just make sure you keep moving the heat gun around so you don't catch something on fire. Okay, and then one more pass here. Or a few more passes, my bad. And then hang up the heat gun so it doesn't start a fire, and press down. You want the pieces to come together here, and it helps if you got a clamp, because the pieces oughta come together. You don't want none of them sticking out here, because you know, things could get in. Like grab a clamp here. I like to clamp, and I'll grab some more here. So if you have more clamps, you can clamp them, but mine are all missing somewhere. So I just grab a pliers or a vice grip that isn't bent and just clamp it shut. You want to create an airtight seal, but sometimes these seals like to break, so you want to replace them with something like black silicone works, regular silicone works, JB weld, but you'll never be able to open the housings up if you know the crookedness of the projector is bothering you. And as you see, it hardened and I'm not able to squeeze this, so you grab your trusty heat gun again. Or what else you could do is just grab some vice grips here. And just clamp her shut. And I grab a second vice grip. And it's gonna go right over here for me. Okay. So we've got these two clamped. We've got the clamp over here. Now all that I just have to do is do this side. Okay. That's pretty good for right now. And depending on your climate, you can remove the vice grips pretty quick and the clamps. Because right now I'm using a heat gun from Harbor Freight that gets up to like 800 degrees pretty quick, and it's -10 in the garage Fahrenheit. So I can heat it up, clamp it for a minute or two, and then it hardens up real quick and it stays sealed. So I'm up for the second round, the other side, and it'll be all done. Go. Okay, there's that. And I mean, if you smell it burning, like I am, it's probably a little too hot, but better hot than cold, because it'll stay sealed for longer. And then this up here needs a little love too. And for my other like headlight retrofits for Civics, Toyotas, I use the oven. And for the first retrofit I used the oven in here too. I just didn't have anything to throw into the oven, like a bad pizza sheet, and I didn't want it just sitting on the plates because it leaves burn marks in them. Ask me how I know. But now we just let it sit and it'll be all done.